Plo-Koon was supposedly one of the finest swordsmen the Order had ever produced, and on top of that, extremely humble and wise, even for a Jedi. Even Darth Maul credited him as one of the most powerful duelists in the galaxy, even though he actually never faced him. He was also known to be one of the few Jedis to ever defeat Grandmaster Yoda in a duel. Even after years after his death, Plo-Koon was recognized as a great Jedi Master. It was an honor to face one of the best swordsmen in the Jedi Order, Skywalker Plo-Koon in lightsaber duels. He's an expert swordsman but a hard taskmaster. Jin referring to Plo-Koon in Obi-Wan game. It was an honor to beat one of the Jedi Order's finest swordsmen. Windu Plo-Koon in lightsaber duels. 1. Plo-Koon went up against super battle droids and with ease sliced them in half. 2. Like you can see, the Caldor Jedi deflects blaster bolts like if it was a game. 3. During a duel versus Asajj Ventress, Plo-Koon manages to dominate while having an injured arm. 4. Master Plo-Koon takes out his opponent swiftly, and his swings are so fast that after images appear. 5. Plo-Koon goes up against the Yin Chirai and swings at its neck. With this killing blow by Plo-Koon, an after image appears of his swings, which shows the high speed swings that the Caldor can perform. 6. Plo-Koon takes out 4 massive tanks, and in the process takes out an army of battle droids by having the tanks explode. 7. Plo-Koon holds his arm around one of his opponents, probably choking him, and knocks another out cold. 8. The Jedi Master literally throws away an opponent like he was weighing nothing. 9. Deflects blaster bolts and blocks an attack from behind. Plo-Koon proceeds to then throw his lightsaber, which disarms a few opponents, but while his lightsaber is flying, he breaks the armor of an opponent behind him. 10. With some part of his breathing piece, Plo-Koon headbutts an opponent. 11. Plo-Koon, in quick manner, forces 2 opponents to clash their heads against each other, which, with an educated guess, would leave the 2 opponents down on the ground. 12. Plo-Koon goes straight through a mass of battle droids and proceeds to stand in the middle of enemy fire while a few clones are shocked behind cover. Sum up for the combat. The first quote suggests that Plo-Koon is one of the best duelists in the Jedi Order. Anakin Skywalker, in the second quote, says he's heard that Plo-Koon is one of the few to have beaten Master Yoda. We don't know if it's true, but it could be. The other quotes all suggest that Plo-Koon was a dangerous swordsman and one who would stand as a challenge to many opponents. Plo-Koon's fast lightsaber strikes are showcased in these comic strips which have been cropped. After images occur by his strikes, which are a sign that Plo-Koon has deadly fast strikes. If his strikes weren't fast, then after images wouldn't occur. A Yin Chirai warrior can all be dangerous due to their size and raw power. For Plo-Koon, size doesn't matter. He goes straight through these beasts. The Caldor's Jedi's deflecting accuracy is on point, seen by the 3rd and 4th pictures. Ventress, a fearsome Sith assassin, couldn't beat Plo-Koon even though he was injured. Plo-Koon doesn't even sweat when taking out a few huge tanks while under fire. Before taking on the tanks, he made his entrance on the battlefield by slicing through a bunch of droids. He just proceeds to take no cover and stand in front of the enemy fire while casually deflecting it. The raw strength of Plo-Koon in his hand-to-hand combat is legendary. If he was to go hand-to-hand versus Ben Solo, Plo-Koon would break his bones. No one can just break someone's arm, throw an opponent like Plo-Koon and get a knockout on just one punch. But Plo-Koon can. Force abilities. 1. Koon force pushes a dwarf spider droid, and this blow causes it to shut down. 2. Koon performs an incredible force jump where he goes up around several feet or meters high. 3. The Caldor force pushes several battle droids while he is under fire. Sum up for the force abilities. The first part covers the story of when Plo-Koon used a form of force lightning, which he later on perfected, and how Koon handled a very dangerous situation involving an innocent life. This form of force lightning he performed, Koon called Electric Judgment. The second quote states that Plo-Koon was able to perform a force push without looking at the direction the force push would go. This means he can force push enemies behind him. His mastery of this ability is shown in these two gifts, where he force pushes a couple of battle droids and a dwarf spider droid to shut down. The quote also states that Koon was able to use the environment he was in to create ice or fog. Koon has shown that in the second GIF that he has an incredible force jump. Finally, in my opinion, Plo-Koon had awesome lightsaber skills and was one of the best fighters ever. If the Jedi needed someone for a mission that required lots of lightsaber combat and a special commando able to subdue enemies with overwhelming numbers, Plo-Koon was the choice.